everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody woke up feeling good, mentally, spiritually, healthy, everything. I hope everything is intact. I woke up feeling amazing. Woke up feeling so amazing that I came into the fish room and wanted to, add a light over this pond and, make some adjustments to, my little peace of mind right here. This is my little peace of mind. This is totally different than an aquarium, this obviously. But one of the biggest things that I've noticed with this is that I find so much peace in just staring down at the fish and go in and all out the rock work and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's totally different than looking straight on at them. A lot of the times I realize now that the fish are a little stressed when I'm staring right in their face. Like this, they're acting so much more naturally. They don't even mind me. They don't even notice me half the time unless I'm feeding them or unless I'm actually doing something in the pond. So that's just something I noticed. As time go on, I'll let you know if as I notice different things. But I can't cut this pink light off. I don't know if you guys mind the pink light. I use the pink light every day to help the plants. I will. I didn't know it was going to be so pink. It's very, very, very pink. I like it, but I will buy the white ones. I want to see how I feel about the white grow lights. Maybe that will allow me to take this light off, although right now it does help with shining down on the pond when we want to actually see. So I'll show you that later on in this video or in another video. But a couple of things. If you caught the last video, I hope that you did. In the last video, I moved the Arowana into the pond. Arowana is about 10 inches. It's big. But we also have big fish in here, as you know. So, if you don't know, hopefully you'll stick around and hopefully you'll see the next video. We have some big fish in here. So I think I will remove the Arowana. I think I'm going to put the Arowana in the 125 down there on the bottom. I also wanted to move some other fish in there and almost be like a grow out. So I think that'll work. I think that'll work very well. I could even put the Arowana up top. Either one, either place. But I was thinking down there because, sometimes the cichlids are a little nippy. But we'll see. Yeah. So maybe I want to take the Arowana out. Maybe I'll put him up top with the other fish. Just so he can stay used to those fish so it's not any kind of aggression as they get bigger. And then once he gets too big for the 125, then I could put him in a 240. And then he could go into this 800 gallon, later on once he's bigger. Because like I said, the Brycon has been a little nippy. He's not really tearing them up, but his fins has some tears or whatever. And you might not know this, but Brycons are jerks. Like they're not like the cichlids in the sense of where they're gonna really cause some serious damage and kill your fish from damage. No, they stress fish out to the point of death. Like it's insane. He always was stressing out my pink-tailed chalceus, stressing out my bichers, but he's been fine in here. I know how to deal with them. I've had them for 3 years, so I know how to deal with them. And that's kind of like what you deal with when you have aggressive fish. The longer you keep them, you learn things from them. I've been keeping these fish for quite a long time, and some of the most aggressive fish in here I've been keeping for a very long time, like the Dovi, one of the most aggressive cichlids. In my opinion, it is probably the most aggressive cichlid. Next in line is the Buddy Cofferi. Oscars is down some. Oscars are aggressive, but if you know about aggressive cichlids, then you know that Oscars, their aggression level don't match their capability of causing damage. Like they have very, very small teeth. Whereas some of these other cichlids have very large teeth. Buddy Cofferi, red devils, flower horns, Dovi, jaguars, RTMs, which is red Titamotigwins, yellow jackets. I could keep on going. Like there's some cichlids with teeth that cause some serious damage. So the Oscars down there, like I said, they're large, they're angry, all that kind of stuff. But when you have some aggressive fish, you got to watch out for them like that. I got to kind of like be careful because a lot of the fish I have could easily kill him. So, and he's like 11, 12 inches. But like I said, I had him for like 3.5 years, maybe 4 years now. So I've had these fish for quite a long time. Anyway, so let's get this Arowana out. We'll put him in the top 125. I was on the fence about it, but I think it'll be okay. Like I said, he's quite long. I don't know how long he's going to go in there because I do want to get him in a 240 soon. Once we figure out what we're going to do about we have a dove eye over. We have a 12-inch dove eye, and we have a 11-inch, but they're fighting right now. Take a look. So we have this, it's like a 12-inch buddy call for eye. Fin's a little torn because he's always fighting with the dove eye. It's a big boy though. It's a big boy. And then we have the dove eye over here. And the dove eye has been getting tapped up by the African pike. That's why I took him out. Yep, the African pike, y'all. So he really did some work on that eye right there, caused some damage. He started getting pop eye. I immediately medicated the tank, and it started going down. So he's good, but as you can see, that's all they do. They got this rock separating them right now. Currently, these are the only two fish. Well, we have the catfish, of course. Other than that, these are the only two fish in the tank. I want to put them in a pond. I'm hoping they'll go in a pond. This guy is second to last to go in, and then we'll wait a while, let him establish himself, make sure that he's not doing anything crazy to the other fish, and then we'll put him in. So I got the African pike right here temporarily. You can't even really see. There we go. So I got the African pike right here temporarily. So we're going to just go ahead and pull them back out, put them in a pond, and then we'll bring the Arowana and we'll put him in this tank. I just think it'll be better for him being up top. That way he can stay personable. I don't need him getting skittish on me. So that's the best thing for me to do right there. Look at this view. Look at this view, y'all. Man. So this is one way to bring an outside pond indoors. All these pond plants, come on now. And this was my envision right here. And the thing is, this is not, I'm gonna say it again, I say it all the time, this is not the end result. This is just me showing you a way to make a pool pond look just a little bit better than just a basic pool pond. That's all. That's all. I told you I'm gonna take this on out. Eventually, once the fish get big, take this on out, drop in a real pond liner, and then this will be 1,300 gallons. I might even extend it to where this couch is, because we don't really need this couch. Let me move this out the way. And I might just extend it to, maybe to like right there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Regardless, I can. I got some space. I got about 7 feet right there. So I could definitely take about 4 feet, 3 feet. That probably would give me like 2,000 gallons, if not more. Or like 2,500. So, and then we're still doing, like I said, we're still doing the big plywood build over here for the saltwater guys. I'm going to add some tanks on this back end. I've been thinking about what I want to do. And I know some of you, don't worry. We have plenty of space for the washer and dryer. It's looking messy over here because I've been so busy with work, so I haven't had time to come in here and really clean up and do the things that I need to do, which is coming up in one of these next videos because I got to do it this weekend. It's Saturday. When I build it, it's only going to come from here to here. We still have, those are 1 foot squares. 1, 2, 3. We still have 3 feet right there. That's good. Like, that's all we need. And I'm just going to take that right there, about that 18 inches. Take 18 inches right there, all the way down. And I'm thinking I'll just do just like how I got it over there. I go 10 feet with the stand, and then I'll go just like this. 125. So instead of me doing all those aquariums, I have big fish, and all my fish are going to grow. All these little fish right here, they all will grow. And really, to keep it honest with you all, these fish almost need a tank of this size by themselves, fully grown. A pair of them maybe. This Maniguins could grow up to 18 inches. This Salvini could grow up to 12 inches. This Dovi could grow up to 27 inches. This Red Tiger Moto could grow up to about 9 inches. Electric Blue Texas could grow up to about 9 inches. We have Sun Cats in here. They could go up to about 12 inches. So these fish get large. This tank cannot sustain these fish for life. So you have to keep that in mind when you buy these fish. So what would you do? I only have 240 right here. All those fish can go in here, but I got one of these, right? So that's why if I need to separate them, have 2 up here, 3 up here, and this one, and then 3 down, I could do it. So I'm getting 125s. So I'm gonna put a 125 and a 75 gallon side by side on the top and bottom over there. So I'm gonna stretch it out 10 foot, maybe 11 foot. Stretch it out 10 foot, 11 foot. It's gonna be a 125 and a 75 and a 75 and a 125, just like how I built that. So it's gonna be that tall over there. Drop those in right down there. I wanna drop in a 75 gallon right there. We're going to get rid of this couch, no matter what. Like, this is cool for now, but I'm more than likely I'm getting rid of this couch. Put something else a little bit smaller right here. But even if I don't care. Don't give a damn. I'm putting a tank down there, probably a 40 gallon. $75 gallon down there. We have enough space down there to where I can move this 60 over here, put another 60 side by side, take that 125 and put that 125 over there. So let's count aquariums. That will be another 60, that's 1, 75, 2, 43, 75, 4, and then 4 right here. So that's 8 aquariums, 8 more aquariums to the fish room. That's good. That's just for this fish room. Like I said, I have a whole nother room that I'm turning into a fish room. So yeah, that's good. That'll be good for their space. I need big tanks. These are the small ones I have right here. Check out the saddleback. In case y'all don't ever really get to see them. Look at this saddleback. Oh, there we go. Saddleback grouper, we got to get him into a big aquarium. 125. Orange line. Clown trigger. Stripe. Dog face puffer right there. But this guy looks amazing. Beautiful, beautiful fish. And then, we got these little saltwater guys right here. We got Dory, got the 1-spot fox face, and we have 2 clowns. Let's go ahead and get the arrow out, though. All right, let's open up the lid. Lid is already open. All right. I do feel bad because I really don't want to take him out, but I really hate how the bright con just keeps bothering him. So let's go ahead and just grab him real quick. Got him. All right, my bad. Okay, man. Stress. Talk about the stress. All right, he's in there. Let's take a look at him. Let's go ahead and block that. And then let's go ahead and take a look at him real quick. Before we do, let me go ahead and grab this pike up out of here. Let's grab this pike, and then hopefully that Salvini don't get all nippy. All right, let's grab this pike real quick. I know. My bad. My fault. My fault. And he's gonna be a difficult one to grab. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Right back into the pond. Come on now. You in there. Go ahead. Get out. Get out. There you go. All right. So let's take a look at these two fish. All right. Look at that silver on this beautiful Arowana. Looks so good against the blue background. Coming over to greet them. Like I said, I think it'll be fine. Even though they try to be a little aggressive, they're way too small. Way too small. But look at the fins. That's what the Bricon was doing to him. He's gonna heal right on up though. Algae on the glass, gotta wipe that. If you don't get algae on your glass, good for you. And then there's the pike. Right back in there. It's all good. All right. So we'll see how this goes. I know it's going to go fine with him being in here. But as far as the Arowana, we'll see how it goes. Let's put the Arowana down below. All of them seem to be trying to stress him out. All right. We'll just go ahead and get him then. There we go. All right, last time. Last time. Much better. So clearly I gotta add water to this tank because wasn't really prepared for this. All right, so that's what it is. Clearly I gotta add some water to this tank and it'll be good. You know what else I think I might do? I think I'll probably add in here the Barracuda. No, that's too, no, I won't do that. This tank way too big for them. Yeah, so here he is. I'll clean the, matter of fact, y'all want me to do it right now in this video? You want me to clean the glass and you want me to make it look beautiful in this video, or you want to wait? Because I think some of y'all want me to make it look beautiful in this video. I think some of you will probably be upset if I ended the video with the tank looking like this. So I know how y'all feel. I respect it, I appreciate it. So let's do something about this tank right quick. First we'll clean. Got the circulation pump that we gotta clean. We're gonna siphon. We're gonna vacuum this sand, and then we'll put the sponge filter back on. You know, all that fun stuff, you know. Hey, let's go ahead and do this. Gotta get siphon going. Just like that. So I gotta use gravity to feed this. So make sure in a situation like this, it has a drop before it goes back up. As long as it has a drop, you can still siphon into a trash can. That's only if you gotta do it this way. Hopefully you don't. But yeah, so this is gonna be a quick, easy one. I don't really have, I do got some decor to put in here. So those rocks that I found, I'm gonna say I found, those rocks that I collected a few weeks ago, we're gonna put some of those to work. I also have a big rock that I wanna put in Miami's tank so she could try to bask. We're gonna see how that goes. And then I'll put some of those rocks in here. And then we'll figure out stocking. Might even put, who do we want to put in here? I've been kind of wanting to put the fish right there in here, but they're gonna go into 240. As long as the Dovai and the Buddy act right. I hope they do. We'll see. They usually play fair, believe it or not. They just didn't play fair with the fish that I had to remove from the tank. Like, they never liked Oscar, never liked albino Oscar at all. And that was always an issue. And they also never liked Houston. So those two always had to be separate. So that's why I'm like, I got to be careful with putting them in there. Got to be careful with putting them two inside of the pond. Because, you know, that's where I have Houston and Oscar. And as you can see, Houston and Oscar, they get along with almost everybody, aside from them two. So we'll see how that work out. It's all about trial and error, and hopefully, in the case of error, you know, you don't, there's no fatalities, anything like that. But regardless of the outcome, you still got to keep pushing forward in the fish hobby. All right. So this is so relaxing. Are you able to see me? Y'all watching? I'll zoom in when I'm doing the editing. I'll zoom in so you can see this portion. But man, yeah, this is so relaxing. Sometimes I don't feel like vacuuming the sand or the gravel, or, you know, for my case, river pebbles, you know, river rock. Sometimes I don't really feel like doing it, but once I start, like I said, it's so therapeutic because you're taking your time, you know, you're breathing slow. That's why it's relaxing. All right, so that's all I'm going to get from this side. Not much at all. So now I'm gonna hit the other side. So have y'all been following me over there on TikTok? If not, you should definitely get on over there and check me out. I plan to start doing lives over there. I know I should do them over here too, but I don't really have like a set schedule, you know what I mean? I don't really know when, just offhand, when I would be able to get a live in. So that's one of the things about TikTok. You could just make it and somebody would just fluke up and just come to your live. So you'll still end up having people watching it. So yeah, so check me out on over there. Check, you know, go on over there to TikTok, the Fish Corner. You know, follow me over there. But yeah, so almost done. Like I said, this is necessary, quick, and easy. I do feel bad that the Arowana can't go in an 800 gallon right now, but for sure, you know, he's going to go in there. Just, you know, too small for, you know, the jerk fish. Like, only jerk fish is the bright kind, and African pike. So aside from those two fish, which are also top water swimmers, so that's where the competition come into play. But they couldn't do nothing with Goku, because Goku was like, you know, 16 inches. So once he gets, you know, bigger, 16 inches, something like that, I can put him back in there. But until then, we want to make sure that he stay alive and, you know, not stressed. So yeah, we don't have no therapy sessions for him. Therapy is moving him out. We're gonna work on that stress. No more stress. But anyway, almost done. Almost done with that. And as I'm vacuuming it, I am filling in the areas where it's missing sand. Just like that. I know a bunch of you already know how to, you know, sand vac, gravel vac, all that. But there are some that might be tuned in, maybe for the first time, that don't know how to do it. Just got into the hobby, don't know how to do it, all that. So what I like to do is, I want to get all the way to the bottom. So I want to see all that come out. I don't know if you can see it from there. Let's bring you in closer so you can see. Let me get all that. See how it's looking all gray? Give me all that. That's what I want to get out. You see? See how it's looking all milky? And that's not even that bad right there because I've already been hitting it. So let's get to an area. Let's clear that on out. Come on, clear out. There we go. Let's see. Pretty good. Yeah. Not bad at all. And that's how you want it to be. Oh, that was a good one. You see all that? Ugh. There we go. Let's get in here in the front. Yeah, that's it. Get all that out. That's what you want to get out when you sand vacuuming. That's where all the anaerobic bacteria and, you know, have those gas pockets. So if you don't have sand sifters, anything that's agitating the sand, kicking that sand up, that's why you come in here and you sand vac. You get it, all those gases out. Look at that. That was pretty bad right there. Pretty nasty. And even if you skip it for a long time, it's fine. But like I said, when you see this, it's relieving to see that you're getting all that out. Like I would have stopped already, but I still keep seeing so much of that. Look at that. Just like that, all that gotta go. So let me just go ahead and finish this up. I think I've shown you enough in this little tutorial session of this video. So let me go ahead and finish getting this out of here, which I'm pretty much almost done. I know I've been saying that for a while, but you know, can't really rush this process. I feel like, especially if you keep seeing things like this, like that's just, it has to go. It has to come up out of here. So let me go ahead and finish up this portion of it, and then I'll be right back with you. So gravel vacuuming, well, in this case sand vacuuming done. Now I just want to get off some of that the hard water lines, and I'm just taking a brush to it. Hopefully this works. If not, usually a razor is needed. So I have a lot of different cleaning tools: rags, brushes, razors, scrapers. You need all that. Let's get this. And I'll also eventually, yes, they're not gonna come all the way off. I could already see they're coming right on back. Whatever. I also plan on coming up with a new plan instead of this plastic right here covering the whole thing. It's sturdy enough, it's good support for my sump, but it's just so inaccessible in the middle. So I have to work on that. I already came up with a plan on that. Just gonna get it like a probably either a 2x6, probably like a 2x6. I had a 2x6 going across the back, either 2x6, 2x8. I'm gonna coat it in something that's waterproof paint, rubber, like a Keels or something like that. Anyway, you'll see. Let's go take a look at the materials that we have out front that we could potentially put into this aquarium. I think we got some nice, I think we have a nice selection of things out there. Let's go take a look. All right, as you can see, we have a bunch of materials. This is the newer stuff that actually has to wait some years before I'm able to put it into the pond or inside of any of the aquariums. You know, I freshly cut this wood 4 months ago, so a couple years. Stay tuned for that. Then we have this white wood right here. This is driftwood already. I found out that's ready to go, but I don't want to put it on the inside. I'll probably put that on the pond and put it in the pond that I build outside. Oh, you didn't know I was building a pond outside? Yeah, I'm building a pond outside. Right over there. Right over there. Building a pond right over there. And then we have all this rock. So for the 125, maybe I'll use, I was thinking of putting this in a 75 gallon. Yeah, we got a 75 gallon in the house. I might put that in there. It looks good though. And then this stuff I was going to put in there with Miami. It's just really, really abrasive, and I could imagine it scraping her shell. It's not smooth enough. I don't like that. I gotta figure something out. But that would be good for basking, that size, either one of those. And then I have these very large ones when I build something for her and she has to bask. Like this, I would put this in her pond that I plan on building for her. Like she'd have this whole area to bask, but I'll do something way nicer. You'll see. But anyway, let me figure out what rocks I want to put inside the pond. Let me figure out what rocks I want to put inside the 125. That one might be better for her. That one's a lot more smooth. Oh, that side is better. Yeah. So either that or that. That's a big one. That's really smooth. So we're going to figure out which rock I could put in there with Miami. I'm thinking this one. I think that would be a good one for her to be able to bask on. And then for the 125, we're gonna grab some of these small ones. So let's do it. All right, so let's get these other two rocks in here. So it's nothing fancy, Just getting some rocks in here, that's all. The Arowana don't really care about them, and right now, the Arowana is the only fish in here. So I just want to get something in there so it don't look all crazy and just look all crazy and empty. All right. So I'll move them into the center just so it could look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. It's definitely quite empty. All right, so we are done with this portion of the video. Well, we're done with this video, really. I did what I wanted to do. I did what I set out to do. We have the Arowana set up in the 125 down here. We have the African pike back into the pond right here, showing you that. I finished setting this up, got the sponge filter in place, got the circulation pump set up, got the tank filled up, got rocks in there, got it clean. We're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and take a look before I let you go. And currently right now I am filling up all the aquariums with water, topping them off because they were looking a little low. So yeah, right now I'm doing a 240. See, right here doing a 240. Got the long water hose right there with the extension and the shutoff. It reaches every tank in the fish room. So far I topped off this one, gotta wipe off the glass. Gotta finish wiping off the glass over there. I topped that off, boom. Check out the 125 with the arrow. So yeah, kinda plain, but it's okay. The Arowana don't really care too much about the rock work or anything like that, just wanted something to look at. I know he's going to be happy in here by himself, nobody to try to bother him. He shouldn't be trying to jump out. I will put something on top of that lid over there on the left side, right there. And then we also have that one. I'll also secure that one as well. I'll just like tape it down with some Gorilla Tape for now. But yeah, I can still drop food in through the sides, no issues whatsoever. But yeah, so that's where we are with this. I'm glad he's in there. At least I'm glad he's in a 125 because that 54 gallon was way too small for him. As you can see, the 125 seems to fit him perfectly. So I shouldn't have tried to throw him in an 800 gallon so soon. All right. The audio got corrupted. Appreciate you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.